Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Now guys, let's take a look at the gold market. As you know, we haven't taken a look at it on the weekend because market was closed on Friday, even on Friday. So it was this Easter celebration. That's why we're talking mostly on the Australian dollar in the weekly research. So last time when I have discussed the gold market was the Friday, and on Friday we said that in general we expect to see deeper retracement within a couple of weeks here. And maybe market will form some sort of the hand shoulders pattern here with this round head. This market will probably drop to somewhere 1180, 1190 area. So we'll show some bounce, then could get some extended ABC retracement here. That's currently our view on the situation in the gold market. But in the shorter perspective, as you can see right now, market stands at the support. So this is the fib level, 1216, 1217 area, and also daily oversold. It creates the Giordanopoly bullish stretch setup. It means that in current situation, market has the chance to show some minor bounce here, just to abandon this uncomfortable situation with the oversold right at the support. So this idea of the stretch pattern, because market feels uncomfortable even on oversold, but when oversold is accompanied by the fib support, that creates definitely different degree of the support, different scale of the support, and it's much stronger than just either separately fib level or just oversold. That's why this idea of this pattern stands in the probability, and since in most cases this pushes market slightly high, but the stretch pattern is the one that forces market to move against the trend. That's why the stretch pattern is not very safe. It's really very nervous action usually market shows when it comes against the trend, just by the force of oversold and the fib level. So anyway, right now market stands, as you can see, right at this area, and major question whether market will show this bounce based on the stretch pattern or not. On the daily chart, it's really, we do not see something really special right now. That's why we need to turn down to the 4-hour and hourly chart. The 4-hour time frame chart, guys, we have discussed on Friday that market has completed this ABCD pattern. It means that this level is also an agreement, not just a fib support, but this is agreement support, so makes this level even stronger. On Friday here was formed the bearish grabber that already has been completed. As you can see, market dropped lower and taken out of these lows. Right? It means that if upward action will happen, let's also take a look monthly pivot point. So if upward action will happen, then its most probable destination for this retracement stand around 1240 area, because that will be the confidence resistance on daily chart, on the 4-hour time frame chart. It's 1240 area, and that probably will be enough to show us retracement out from this area as to make the completement of the stretch pattern, because market right now do not stand on the neckline yet. So if as you can see at this point of following the harmony of this pattern, it stands slightly lower, so probably it could continue move slightly lower to reach the neckline and to complete this some kind of the at least the visuality of the head and shoulders pattern. So that's why upward action here should not be too significant. That's why, particularly as the target of the of the stretch pattern, we could watch for this 1240 area. In turn, this upward bounce could start from the pattern that now is forming on the daily on the hourly charts. You can see probably here this reminds the head and shoulders. But first, I would like to return back to our talks on this ABCD pattern. Recall our conclusion this we have made here. When the market starts to move up here, we said, guys, do not take the long position. Market should show another low and complete 1618 target of this ABCD pattern. Now this has happened, so you can see right now how it usually happens. Market makes the visuality of the starting upward action, because as you can see, the 4-hour time frame pattern has been completed right here at these lows. Why we need to move down? But the core stands with this ABCD pattern that has the slightly lower standing target. The market makers shows this upward action. When the traders starting to involve in this action, placing the stops below these levels, market release the market is dropped lower, touch the target, completes the ABCD target, grabs the stops, and only after that starting to real move up. Okay, so here we could get the probable head and shoulders 127 head and shoulders pattern. So most part of this pattern already stands in place. Right now, in major question, what will happen right here, right at the 1214, 1215 area, because to keep the harmony of this pattern, market should stop somewhere in this area and start to move up. Okay, by this head and shoulders pattern. The target of this head and shoulders, I have drawn the minimum target, but the classical target now we will estimate it. For example, if the breakout will happen somewhere in this area, 1237.70, this will be very close to the 4-hour time frame confluence. 1237.70 stands right inside this confluence area. That is what we would like to get on the 4-hour time frame chart. Here I have drawn just Here I just drawn the minor target, just the AB equals CD target. That should lead us to the weekly pivot point at the first fib level, 1242. That will be the minimum target that should be achieved by this head and shoulders pattern. Well, that's what we particularly will be watching for. If, for example, market will fail to complete this head and shoulders pattern, will drop below the hand, as you can see on the daily chart, market is not at the result anymore. This will just tell us that probably market right now stands on the road right to the 1188, 1190 area. It's previous lows. It's right here. So that's why today, maybe even tomorrow, we will be watching for over this pattern that's now forming on the hourly gold market.